I want to thrift shop, but as a disabled woman, I can't. Hi, my name is Jessica, and today I'm going to spill the AccessibiliTEA on why I rely on fast fashion as a disabled woman. If you know me, you know I love fashion, but you also know that I'm passionate about all things climate change and the environment. According to Oxfam, the fashion industry is responsible for 10% of the annual global carbon emissions. And if current growth trends continue, then fast fashion emissions will grow by 50% by the year 2030. I know all of this information, and yet 9 times out of 10, I shop at stores like Zara, Primark, and Express. How can an environmentally conscious person like myself justify this behavior, you might be asking? Simple, because a lot of the time, I don't have a choice. In my neighborhood, there is only one charity shop that has a wheelchair accessible entrance. Once you get inside, you won't find an accessible changing room or much room to move about the store with a wheelchair. The one time I went to visit, I found several garments that I liked, but none were in my size. Now I know that this is just one of the features of thrift shopping. You have to search around for that one perfect piece that fits just right. In some ways, it's thrilling, but the other side of that is that many disabled and chronically ill customers don't have the energy to go around from shop to shop all day searching for just one item. Going into a shop that has that one piece you're looking for in multiple sizes is just more practical. Not to mention, most items I have found at charity shops seem to really only cater to people that would wear smaller sizes. And considering both children and adults with intellectual disabilities and mobility limitations are at the greatest risk for obesity, this aspect clearly makes thrift shopping all the more difficult and inaccessible. Also, let's just cut the crap and say it like it is. Thrift shopping is not as cheap as it used to be. I personally have spent less on 3 items at Zara than I would have on this one garment I found in my local charity shop. Considering disabled people generally make less money and are forced to spend more money month to month on essential care items, we also have to get our clothes at the cheapest prices we can. Now trust me, I try very hard to be as eco-conscious as possible and hold on to garments for as long as they can possibly still be worn. In fact, probably close to a third of my closet are garments that I've had since I was in high school or college. But that said, there are just some items that I have to buy more frequently because of the skin medication I use for my rare skin disease. These meds both wear down fabrics as well as stain them. So unfortunately, I just have to keep buying new clothes. So clearly, I've pointed out several ways that charity shops are not meeting the mark. So here are some solutions that charity shops can take to be more accessible to their disabled consumers. First and foremost, make your space physically accessible. Add some ramps, keep aisles clean and wide. Provide a space to sit down inside of your store. And please ensure that there is a wheelchair accessible changing area in your store. Also, having an online storefront that allows free returns if things don't fit right would be massively helpful to the disabled community. Long story short, if business owners were just more conscious and aware that disabled consumers exist, we could avoid so many of these problems. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and follow for more conversations on fashion and disability. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.